Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Abigail, and I make videos about special needs health issues and feeding tubes. So, I wanted to give an update about my heart stuff. So basically, today I had my appointment to see my heart doctor to get the results from my heart monitor. So, basically, the easiest way to explain it, first of all, is thankfully it's not life-threatening. I don't have to have a surgery or anything like that, which I was really nervous that it was going to be something that required a surgery or something extreme, because I have health issues and I was kind of nervous that it could be something bad. But the heart doctor said that the easiest way to explain it is that my heart goes into kind of overdrive sometimes, which is where it has a moment where it I guess in a way speeds up or something like that. And he said that whenever that happens, even though it is not life-threatening or anything like that, that issue when your heart speeds up like that, it can make you feel like you're going to faint. And he said that because I've been having a lot of those moments where I, have to stop what I'm doing and lay down, and it's this whole big deal, that he is going to put me on a medication. He said it's supposed to make it calm down, and be more normal. He's starting me on a really low dose. He said that the prescription is for 3 times a day, but he said that he doesn't want me taking it 3 times a day. He wants me to take it once a day. We are going to do a liquid form so we can put it through my feeding tube, because I have, what is it called? Problems with my digestive system and all of that. So basically, he's giving me a medication. He's prescribing it for 3 times a day, so I will get plenty of it. He doesn't want me to run out. But I'm going to start with taking it once a day for, I think he said 6 months. And then, after that 6-month mark, I'll go back to the heart doctor and we'll see how I'm doing. If it's to the point where it's controlled and I'm not having moments where I feel like I'm going to faint, then we will, I think, leave it on once a day. I'm not really sure. But he wants to see me in 6 months and see how I'm doing. We're not really sure why it's happening, but we rolled out anything extreme, no surgery, no, this is not like a heart attack or a emergency situation. But because it does affect me where several times a day I feel like I'm going to faint, we obviously need to put something in place to help that. And So I'm going to start that medication probably, hopefully tomorrow or the next day. We got to pick it up from the pharmacy. I think it is the same medication that I was on a while back that helped it, but we'll have to. My mom's got to look back in my chart and make sure it's still the same medication, because if this one is new, I don't want to be taking two different medications. So basically, long story short, I'm going to be put on a medication for it to help, and I'll take it for like 6 months. I'll go back in 6 months, see if it helped it, if we need to up the dose, or what the next thing is. But it doesn't really look like anything extreme needs to happen, which is good. I'm glad that it is something that can be controlled through medication. I would much rather do that than something more extreme. Also, this is funny. So, I like trying to find like my funny moments in the day, right? So I go to the back and I get weighed. I get my blood pressure and taken and all of those things. And the nurse that was in there, you know, doing all the stuff that the nurse does before the doctor goes in there, she looks at me and she's like, "You look really young." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm 24. She asked how old I was. I said, "I'm 24. And she's like, "You look a lot younger than that." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." But I thought it was kind of funny. So, anyways, I'm thankful that it is something that can be controlled. Whenever I do have an appointment like this, we try to make it special. So, we went to the coffee place. I got myself a coffee from 7 Brew, which is a coffee shop we have around here. I got a caramel macchiato with extra caramel. So that's what I got. And then we also went to Ross because I desperately need clothes. Since being on the feeding tube, I have gained weight. I think I'm pretty much where I need to be now, but I had to clean out my closet and donate a lot of clothes, and so I'm running low on clothes. So went to Ross and I found myself a shirt, so bought that. Actually, let me show y'all. Okay, so before I show you the shirt I got, I was a little bit nervous because normally Ross has like a lot of cool looking clothes. I do like cartoon shirts still, like I'm wearing Stitch right now, but also sometimes I like to wear like teenager-ish clothes, especially like when it comes to like dressing up for church and stuff. So, anyways, we went to Ross to look because they usually have this great section of clothes. They had this really small section of mediums, which is the size that I am now. And half of the clothes that looked like they would fit me were, let's just say, they were very ugly. They looked very old-fashioned, and it's just like, why would somebody wear something like that type of shirts? And finally, after going through looking at several different outfits, I decided on the Snoopy shirt. Like I said, I like cartoons. I am a little bit picky with cartoons. I don't mind wearing stuff like Stitch and like I have a SpongeBob shirt and stuff like that. But I don't want like a shirt that looks like too like childish. So I found this Snoopy shirt and it says, what does it say? Peanuts. Peanuts Records. This is what it looks like. It has Snoopy with some headphones. And it says Snoopy Record. Or Peanut Records. So, anyways. I got a new shirt. And this was only like $7. So it wasn't a bad price. So, anyways. That's the update. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure that y'all like and subscribe, and I will see y'all all next time. Bye, everyone.